guys, it's Trisha and I'm back with another art video. Today I'm going to try to explain how I shade with pencil and colored pencil the best I can. I'm not extremely good at explaining things, but yeah, so I'm going to first start off with the pencil shading. So with the face, you shade, these are like the to-go places. This would be right by the hair, would be a shaded part. And if the sunlight is coming from this direction, so it's coming from this direction, and you would shade this little eye fold here, and a little bit of the lip, and so right here, you'd shade under the nose as well. And you can add a little bit more, oh yes, in this part as well, because I cut in half. I'm trying not to like color the colored pencil section as much as I possibly can. But yeah, so you can add some shading here on the lips as well. And again, this is how I shade. You don't have to shade like I do. It's not like a must shade thing. And then under the neck. You really want to not press down really hard on your pencil, for one, because it's extremely hard to erase if you mess up, and you don't want extremely dark lines. You want to kind of shade it in there. And you can use not colored pencil, you can use a mechanical pencil, you can use one of those, what are they called? Just wood pencils like this one, you know. But yeah, and then you want some shine in there, and then add a little pupil. And sorry if you guys hear some of the background noise. The Xbox is on right now, and then my parents just got home, so they're making some noise as well. Alright, so on with the hair. Because of the shine right here, you want to make sure the shine is kind of in the middle on the right side, like so. And again, you do not want to press your pencil down really hard, and you don't want to make like, you kind of want to, with your pencil, just go like that, so you get the kind of strand effect for your hair. Alright, so the safe zone would be down here where the hair is the darkest, behind the neck and under other strands of hair. So the safest places would be right here in this general area, behind here, because that's the back of the hair, part of the hair. This can be just all shaded up, and right here a little bit. Oh, I can't even remember what my hair... Is this overlapping this part? I hope so. I hate when I don't like make the lines really clear, because then I don't know what I'm supposed to do. But so right here... And then so here there'd be a little shine, because this is the... It's kind of overlapping every other strand of hair, so it does have a little bit of shine. Alright, and then under here you can put a little darker because there's also some hair right there that's blocking some of the shine. And you also do, when you do start with making connections with the other strands, you kind of want to make it lead up to this point up here, which on the paper, right here. So make sure that part is really dark on the top so it looks like the ends of your hair. And then you just do what you did with all the other strands up here and make a little shine. Some loose strokes of the pencil so you get that cool effect. And yeah, so oh, and right here, because it looks like this one's overlapping this piece right here, you can put a little darker so it looks like some shading. And then down here, because hair is coming up, you can just darken that in all the way. Alright, so with the clothes, you want to, well, we don't have to give it a color right now, but under the boobs, you want to put some shading right here, so it looks kind of 3D-ish, like that. And then behind here, there's a little bit of shade because it's kind of behind the torso a little bit, along with the fold right here. And then darken those hairs in a little bit. And if you have a problem with smearing your lead when you're drawing, you can always use a piece of paper, like put it over so you can have your hand on it or something while you draw. It works really nicely. And then because there's an arm right here, you want to shade this in and kind of gradually shade it out. And then same with this side, except a little shorter, so it looks like her arm is 3D, three-dimensional, a little bit. I hope this helps. I'm not really explaining a lot, am I? Do comment and tell me if I'm doing this right, like if it's helpful. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for that side. And I need to find my color. Where is my color pencil that I want to use? Oh, here it is. Okay. This pencil I've used for so long, it's so short now. Actually, I have to sharpen it real quick. Alright, so for this side, you kind of do the same thing, except with new color. And you do want to make sure that your lines, I mean, you can color with pencil lead, but it does smear. So if you do color with pencil lead, then you're gonna want to have a paper over it so you don't smear it. But I find it much easier just to ink my lines before I go on with color. And this part, you want to shade in a little bit upwards, and then in this area would be the darkest. And then you shade it out so it looks a little 3D. Again, I say that a lot. I just realized that. then if you want, you can grab a second darker color, which I also lost. I don't know where mine is. Where is it? I'm losing my mind and my pencils. I have no idea where it is. That's interesting. I'll have to find it then. Maybe it's still in here. Oh yeah, there's still things in here. But no, it's not in here. I'll just use a different color then. Alright. So you want to make some shading with your darker pencil. This one's so dark it's really hard to use really lightly, but hopefully you know where your pencils are and you're not like me who loses them all the time. Oh, I didn't color her ear yet. I do apologize, my camera's not the best, so it looks kind of like weird, especially in my little screen here that I can see it out of. It is a little weird. I do apologize for that. I will soon hopefully be getting a new webcam, maybe like an HD one so I can use it and be much easier. Alright, so got some shading on her face. Now gotta go down to her arm. And basically just follow the same thing on your pencil lead. Pencil like the one on this side. Just follow the same thing. And your colors can like arrange from different, like if you want her to be really tan, then you can use maybe a light brown for shading. You can use pink if you want her skin tone to be a little pink. It all depends on what you want. And then for her eyes, let's have her eyes be blue. So you need a little bit of a shine. And the pupil, you want to don't start with the darkest color until you know exactly where you want your dark to be. And now I'm using the second darkest color that I'm going to use for her eyes. And lightly color in her eyes. Alright, so now you want to grab your darker color, like this one, yeah. Or you can use black. Black's good too. I'm using dark blue right now. And darken in the pupil and the top of the eye ball. Like that. And then grab your lighter color and kind of lightly shade that in a little bit. Granted, I can't really see, so the eye kind of didn't turn out quite what I wanted. So I'm going to grab my black wherever I can find it. Okay, darken in that pupil a little bit. I need to fix that a little bit. Okay. And on with the hair, I'm just going to use brown because brown is the #1 color for hair that I use. Oh, I need to sharpen this one too. So with your lighter color, you want to just color in the darkest spots for now. The safe places, I usually call them. Alright, so with your darker color, the only darker color I have is extremely dark, but if I gradually use this, it'll look good. You want to use this for the most darkest places on her hair. Alright, so that's about it for her hair for right now. I mean, I'll do a time lapse of me finishing her at the end of this video, only because it takes too long to color her completely in real time. Alright, so her shirt, I'm gonna do, let's do a pink shirt, yeah. So I do want probably two colors of pink. I grabbed these two. And you want to start with the shading. You basically just want to color in kind of like the pencil sketch on the left. I almost said right. On the right, because I know my directions very well. Don't judge me. It's a very bright pink shirt. I do want to apologize in advance for not uploading this yesterday. I was on kind of like a road trip to see some family and stuff, and I did not plan for that. I didn't know until like 2 days ago, so not even 2 days ago. I think it was this yesterday morning that I actually figured it out, and it was exhausting. I did not get home until like 11, 12 o'clock at night. Yes. Alright, so now you want to go in with your darker color and get some of the shading. gonna go in and shade a little bit more so it doesn't look so awkward. Alright, so I'm gonna do the rest in time lapse, so I hope this helped, and yeah.